Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, it's the Tier 6 American SPG, and it's located on the north spawn of Live Oaks. It's being commanded by laughinkitti, and he's a member of What Arty Noobs. He's got one mark of excellence on his barrel and a 4-leaf clover for luck. I don't think he'll need luck because he's actually quite a good player, so let's see how he gets on in this battle. Well, the M44 is probably one of the favourite Arties of all players, Arty players, because it's got such a fast fire rate. If you use premium consumables, you can do 16 seconds on the reload. It's got a 155mm howitzer, and it's also fairly fast. Very nifty little thing. Okay, he's ready to fire. He's now looking for a target. He's parked in a bush. And I think he's going to look towards that little road that runs between across the lake now. Oh, got a T-20 appeared on the other side of the map. He's zeroing in at a point where he thinks the T-20 is going and fires around in. Oh, lovely shot! Good shot! Oh, and the enemy M44 fired back at him. So he managed to spot where he was and fired a round in. So he's lost 86 hit points, but he gained 46 off the T-20. Firing at the T1 heavy, round out. He's going to have to move straight away because it looks like the enemy Arty is out to try and get him. Got a hit there on the T1, but you can see the M44 fired at him again, but this time missed. So he's going to have to keep relocating to avoid being taken out by the enemy Arty, because he's obviously being countered. But he's going to be firing at the enemy tanks. And out on the Black Prince. Moves straight away. 186 hit points damage off the Black Prince. Going for the Sherman 3 this time. Round out. Moves away straight away. Gets a lovely hit there. Splash. 38 hit points. 2 critical hits though. And he's relocated, but I think the enemy M44 is preoccupied now because a round didn't come in there from the M44. Oh, the Black Prince has been tracked. Dials in, round out. Should be a direct hit. It is 151 hit points. Going for the Black Prince again? I think so. He's almost reloaded. Such a fast reload, the M44. That's what makes it so much fun to play. Round out on the Black Prince. Moves straight away to avoid counter battery. Gets he gets, well, it was a close shot, but RNG made the shell fall away. So all he picked up was some stun assists. Now he's got some enemy approaching from the south, so he's going to need to focus on them now. So Jackson and M4. The Jackson's probably the more dangerous of the opponents. And it's also the weaker one in terms of armour. So it'd be good for him to actually take the Jackson out of the game as quickly as possible. And we can only see the M4 at the moment. That's the Tier 5 American medium. Dials in, round out, straight away. Oh, it overshot, it went over the top of him. And he's having to keep moving because the other M44 might go after him. Oh, Jackson's gone down. Okay, so we can focus now on the M4, work out where it's going to go. Fires around in. No, I don't think he got anything that time round. There's a T-3485 turned up as well now. So there's the M4 and the T-3485. So it's going to have to go after the T-34. Working out where it's going to go. Round out. Oh, we got a hit. 112 hit points from Splash. The T-34 goes down. He picks up all the stun assists. So he's got an E25 helping him here. And it looks like, yep, there's another M44 on his team. Now, he's going to focus on the town. Well, there's an enemy Sherman 3 just went down, but we also just lost the Tiger 1. No other enemy. Oh, there's the M4 that we missed the previous time, and this is T67. Okay, so we'll have to go after these. Dialing in the aim, almost complete. ready to go. Round out straight away. That must have damaged the T67. It was so close to him. E25's coming over again. We thought that the south route had actually been cleared up, but in actual fact it hadn't been. There was an explosion there. I think something went over something on the ground. Fires around in where the T67 was last seen. He's backing up into the railway yard. There's a Stug 3G alongside him. Now, in the town, we've got a T20. That T20 that he fired at right at the start of the battle, facing off against an OI Experimental. But there's a Black Prince in there, same one we fired at before. I think that OI Experimental will still take out that T20 rather. Oh, he's not loaded. He fired his round out and the Black Prince has been killed, so we don't need to worry about that. There's a Stug 3G up on the hill, shooting from a tank destroyer position, in an exposed position, which means he's probably going to kill. Yes, he did, he got killed. Bit of a silly thing to do that. If you're in a tank destroyer, you don't want to be seen, and if you are seen, you need to get into cover, so he probably didn't have 6th sense on that Stug 3G. Right, there's only 4 enemy remaining. We've got an M4, an E25 and 2 M44s on the enemy team. Well, we know where the M4 was last seen. He was down headed south, or headed back to his own cab. He was badly damaged. I think he only had about 25% of his health left. And we haven't seen the E25. The Stug's going, our Stug's going across the lake. We're going to stay around near our cap and of course watch what the E25 is doing, because the E25 is probably going to be the first one to spot the enemy Arty or the enemy E25. The M4 has been seen. Oh, he just took out the T67 on our team. And laughinkitt's noticed this, and he's now going to focus on that M4, trying to work out where he's gone. Fires around in, doesn't get any result. Now, the enemy Arty are more likely either in that dip, or they'll be over in the woods behind the cap. Well, if they are in the woods, the E25 is about to find them. So we're zooming the aim in on those woods, looking for the Arty. 2 M44s. One of them, I think, will be in those woods. Yes, there he is. Round out. Oh, direct hit. 153 hit points. Beautiful shot. Got the kill. I hope that was the one that was counter-batterying him, because that would have been fun. Him getting a receiving round that takes him out of the game. Now, I think the other one's going to be in the dip. There's the enemy E25. Okay, can he put a round onto that? There's the M4. That round went long. Okay, he's moving. There's still that M44 to deal with as well. The M4 is using the dip to cover, using his gun depression. There's the M44. Okay, now he's going to go for the M4 because it's got less health. And he splash kills the M4 for 104 hit points. And the other M44 is taken out by the E25. Now, he actually foregoed a medal there, because he could have ended up, he could have killed the M44. He would have ended up with a counter-battery medal. But he decided to go for the M4 because it was probably a bigger threat to the E25. Oh, and unfortunately, the enemy E25 has actually just killed our E25. And it's now down to the Wolverine to finish off that E25, or the Arty are going to have to do it for him. We're loaded. Oh, we fired a round in, and it misses the E25. So it's 2 Arty versus an E25, and that round stuns the E25. but not for long. Looked like he used his repair kit to get rid of the stun. Now, the E25 is a nemesis for most armies because they're quite a deadly little tank destroyer. Difficult to see, very fast, very manoeuvrable, and with quite a deadly gun. It's also got a fairly good fire rate, so now both Artys are going to have to take defensive assault postures to await the arrival of the E25 at this end of the map, and hopefully they'll get a shotgun in that will finish off that E25. The other M44 is actually taking a position behind the ridgeline. No, he's going into the bush. That's good. Okay, defensive positions. That E25 will probably come along the A line. I think that's where he's going to go. He went into the city. He'll come along the A line with that ridge line to protect him. And then he'll suddenly come in from behind them, or try to go in behind them. And they both platooned. Well, that was nice of Laughing Kitty. He's got 3 kills. Yeah, here's the E25. He did come in behind. I thought that might happen. That's what I would do. You know, you always think, what would I do in these circumstances? Here he comes, trying to come in, loaded. Oh, shotgun! Right into him. Beautiful. And M44 wins the day. 4 kills. Very nice. Let's have a look and see what the end of battle stats were. And it was the second class tanker for Laughing Kitty in the M44. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 12. And he got a fighter badge because he got at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. But best of all, he picked up a Confederate. And I always regard that the Confederate medal is a proof that you really did help your team, because you hit as many of the enemy as you possibly could to help your team win the battle. And so whenever I get one of these, I'm very happy that I did my job and I worked extremely hard to get it. So let's have a look at the team scores, see how he got on. He got the highest damage, 1,737 hit points of damage overall. He didn't pick up the high caliber, but it probably wasn't 20% of the overall hit points. But he did get the highest number of kills on his team alongside the E25. Both got 4 kills. And when it came to base XP, he was second with 839. The E25 managed 904. But I think actually the E25 probably would have ended up with less XP if Laughing Kitty had actually gone for the M44 rather than the M4 at that last moment in the dip, because I suspect that he would have actually ended up with more hit points, and of course he would have ended up with the counter battery medal. So let's have a look at the detail report. Well, Laughing Kitty fired 22 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration, 9 splash. Damage of 1,737 hit points, of which 1,285 are at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the difference there is a lot of the tanks that he was shooting at on the railway line were very close action. And of course, the E25 he took out right in the side as he went past. Very bad decision by that E25 to do that. He would have been much better off shooting from a distance and trolling the M44s, but obviously he tried to get in close, and you can't do that when the enemy's got a 155mm howitzer and knows how to use it. He received 1 hit as a result of splash damage from the enemy M44, who was very keen to counter battery him in the start of the battle. He hit 10 of the enemy and killed 4 of them. So he was working extremely hard. 2/3 of the enemy team he hit, and he did 353 hit points of stun assistance off 11 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 37,611 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and the ammunition's fairly cheap, he actually had 25,788 credits left over. He received 1,259 XP, and he had a personal missions payout as well of 2,518, which I believe is 200%. So he actually ended up with 3,777 experience points altogether. So a lovely shotgun at the end there for Laughing Kitty. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.